Have you ever had a moment where you just felt stuck? Maybe it was after seeing someone else's perfect life on social media. Or maybe it was one of those nights where sleep just wouldn't come and every worry felt magnified. It's a strange world we're living in, where we seem to have so much yet feel so weighed down. Why is this? And more importantly, how can we change it? Think about the times you found yourself scrolling through social media, seeing people with things you don't have, achieving things you haven't, or looking away you wish you did. In our minds, we start to make comparisons, and those comparisons make us feel less than. But here's the truth that gets buried. Comparison is the thief of joy. No one has the exact same journey as you, and no one else's path has any bearing on the value of yours. Consider this story. A young woman named Sarah, who was always striving to reach what she saw as the ideal life. She worked hard, did everything by the book, and followed every rule. But she felt empty, like no achievement was ever enough. She was comparing herself constantly to people she saw online who seemed to have it all. One day, she met a mentor who gave her a powerful piece of advice. If you're always chasing someone else's life, you'll never be happy in your own. Run your own race. Sarah realized she'd been living someone else's dream, not her own. She began setting goals that mattered to her, not goals that looked impressive on social media. And slowly, as she stopped looking outward and started looking inward, she found herself feeling lighter and happier. The lesson? The happiest people on earth are not those who have everything, but those who make the best of everything they have. Let's be real. It's easy to get wrapped up in the comparison game, but it's also a recipe for endless dissatisfaction. Because no matter how hard you work, there will always be someone who has more. The trick is not to keep up with them. It's to be grateful for what you have and work on becoming the best version of yourself. Gratitude is powerful because it shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. Take a moment right now. Think of 3 things in your life that you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the friends who've been there through thick and thin, or even the simple pleasure of a good meal. When we focus on gratitude, we open ourselves up to peace and joy that comparison can never offer. Here's another important concept: the idea of selective anxiety and depression. Many people think they're stuck in a constant state of stress or sadness, but the truth is, these feelings often come in waves, triggered by certain situations or thoughts. And because they come in waves, we have moments, no matter how brief, of laughter, connection, and peace. Recognizing this helps you see that your mental state is not permanent. It's fluid, and it can be guided toward a place of greater peace. Consider this: the thoughts we hold on to are often what keep us in a state of stress. Let's go back to Sarah. She had a habit of focusing on the what ifs. What if I don't succeed? What if they don't like me? What if things go wrong? But when her mentor asked her to list her accomplishments and positive qualities, she found herself feeling stronger and more capable. She had just been too focused on the negative to see it. This brings us to another powerful tool: your mindset. How you interpret your experiences has everything to do with your happiness. Many people think the key to happiness is controlling every aspect of life. But in reality, true peace comes from letting go of what we can't control. Life will throw challenges your way, that's guaranteed. But how you respond to those challenges? That's entirely up to you. Think about the times you've worried about something that never ended up happening. It's a common experience because our minds are wired to focus on what could go wrong, a survival mechanism from the past. But in today's world, this wiring causes us unnecessary stress. So instead of letting your mind run wild with worry, focus on the present. Focus on what you can do now, rather than what might go wrong later. Another story: there's a man named John who, after years of stress, decided to shift his mindset. Instead of worrying about all the things he couldn't control, he made it his goal to appreciate each day. He took long walks, practiced gratitude, and invested time in hobbies that brought him joy. And over time, he found that his life became richer, not because his circumstances changed, but because he was finally able to enjoy them. John's life became an example of what's possible when we stop trying to control everything and start enjoying what's already here. His story teaches us that stress often comes from resisting life as it is. Peace comes when we embrace it. Here's another game changer: setting goals that matter to you personally, not goals that are tied to what others think. Studies show that people who pursue goals for their own growth and satisfaction are far happier than those who chase after external validation. So take some time to think about your dreams. Ask yourself, what excites me? What makes me feel alive? Pursue those things and don't worry about whether they seem impressive to anyone else. Think about how you want to feel, not just about what you want to accomplish. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. That's something you can achieve by creating a life that's centered around what genuinely fulfills you. And remember, the journey to peace and happiness is not a straight line. You'll have ups and downs, successes and setbacks. But every experience is teaching you, strengthening you, and shaping you into the person you're meant to become. As we wrap up, let's recap some of the powerful principles we've explored today. Embrace gratitude, let go of comparison, focus on the present, and set goals that truly matter to you. Life is a journey, not a destination, and each step is an opportunity to learn, grow, and find peace. So as you go about your day, remember to breathe deeply, to let go of the worries you don't need to carry, and to trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Because happiness isn't found in chasing someone else's life. It's found in appreciating your own. You have everything you need within you to create a life of peace, joy, and fulfillment. So start today. Run your own race, live with gratitude, and let each day bring you closer to the person you're meant to be. Because in the end, it's not about having it all. It's about making the most of what you have. And remember, you are enough, just as you are. Before we go, if you found value in today's message, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Here at Stress Less Success, we're committed to helping you find peace, balance, and happiness in this busy world. Every time you like, subscribe, or share, you're not only showing your support, but you're also actively participating in creating a space focused on reducing stress, spreading positivity, and uplifting each other. Think of it as a small act of self-care, joining a community that's dedicated to mental well-being and personal growth. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us on this journey to stress less and live more. We're here for you every step of the way. Together, let's build a life that's not only successful, but also filled with peace, purpose, and happiness. Thank you for watching, and remember, you're never alone on this journey.